What is it like to open the rear door of a six-figure super sedan? And what does the most demanding passenger expect to find? While most cars are merely transportation devices, here, in the Audi A8L W12, there is much more to be found. When a sedan is competing on the world stage for number one in luxury and opulence, no detail is spared, and every desire catered to. Find out what that means with an in-depth look inside Audi's 12-cylinder flagship. Upon opening the door, bespoke stainless steel illuminated door sills and W12 puddle lights glisten. Past the threshold, one steps onto plush deep pile floor mats with color-coordinated leather piping. The view is dominated by the full-length center console laden with tech and features, from work surfaces to individual climate zones to entertainment and multimedia controls. Light floods in through the extended-length side windows and personal rear sunroof. Swaths of leather surround the occupants with contrast stitching and French seams. Rich wood visually anchors the console and accents the front seats and doors. Work, rest, and entertainment are all equally possible in the A8L W12. Beginning with work, privacy is achieved by closing the rear sunshades. Rear, overhead, and both side sunshades can be controlled from the control panel on either door. Side windows can also be controlled from either seat. When not in use, the sunshades disappear behind an integrated cover. The rear portion of the panoramic sunroof can be opened and features a vented shade to block light and allow fresh air to enter simultaneously. Now that privacy and light are controlled, the seatback tray tables can be deployed. A lower release button is pressed, and the tray table is slightly raised by a gas-assisted strut. The table can then be lifted into one of three positions. The table is trimmed in stitched Velcona leather. The surface is veneered, and the area under the table is covered in Alcantara. The table is lifted beyond the third position, lowered, and clicked into place to collapse and stow after use. There is a 115-volt inverter built into the center console to power laptops and other devices. Occupants may then make use of the car's WLAN hotspot for internet connectivity. For the purpose of signing documents between rear seat occupants, a central writing table can be deployed from the center console. A heavy weighted aluminum bar surrounded by leather is under spring tension and is actuated by means of a gentle pull. The table rises under its own mechanical power. The table is then lifted to its ultimate height and folded into place. The face is trimmed in matching veneer. To stow the writing table once again, a latch is pulled, releasing the lock and allowing the table to be tilted and pressed back into the center console. Overhead, two directional LED lights offer light exactly where it is needed. Each light possesses 6 diodes, offering ample lighting even during the day. The housing sits on 2 pivoting axes. This adjustment allows the light to be directed anywhere within the occupant's area. It is controlled via an overhead switch. To easily keep track of a work mobile, it can be stored in the mobile phone holder located in the door pocket. The phone holder is wrapped in stitched leather with a padded Alcantara interior and solid aluminum top. It is removable from its dedicated place in the door and able to be used in cup holders throughout the car. With work finished, the rear occupants can seek respite in the back of the A8L W12. The rear cabin is increased by 5 inches versus the standard A8. With this increase in legroom, full use can be made of the reclining rear seats. The rear seats can be reclined nearly 45 degrees, with further adjustments for thigh angle, shoulder angle, and 4-way lumbar adjustment. Further, the front passenger seat can be completely controlled from the right rear position. By pressing a button, the front seat can then be manipulated with the rear seat switches: fore, aft, tilt, and raise. The headrests are height adjustable and have deployable wings to cradle the occupant's head. Further comfort is attained with the use of detachable leather pillows. Each pillow has deep padding and is sewn in 3 sections, allowing it to be used in conjunction with the wings of the headrest. Rear seats have full climate control with 3-position heating and ventilation. Both ventilation and heat can be used simultaneously. The ventilation draws air and moisture away from the seat surface to achieve maximum comfort while drawing the least amount of tension to its operation. Further comfort can be had by actuating the rear seat massage feature. 2 massage programs with 3 levels of intensity are available. To ensure lower leg comfort, carpeted footrests reside on the floor mats. 3 angles of adjustment are available. Personal temperature zones are available for each occupant. Digital temperature is displayed in the center console. Each rear occupant may individually choose fan speed and direction of air or select automatic control. Vents are located in the B-pillars, under the front seat, and in the center console. When traveling at night, pleasing atmosphere is assisted by ambient lighting located in the headliner, along the center console, below the door card's lower aluminum inlays, within the door pockets, and in the footwells. 3 color profiles are available. An ionizer is available to minimize dust, odors, and improve mood by reducing stress and increasing mental clarity. The ionizer is operated by a switch in the door panel. Now rested, one may wish to enjoy one of the many forms of entertainment available to rear seat occupants. 2 individual screens are fixed to the front seats. Available sources include a 6-disc DVD changer in the glove box, a dedicated single DVD drive with 2 SD card slots, and hard drive storage between the rear seats. An Audi music interface port in the center console storage, into which multiple auxiliary sources may be plugged, including game systems and streaming devices. These can be connected to the car's Wi-Fi hotspot for online connectivity. And finally, Bluetooth audio, AM, FM, and XM radio sources. Each screen can employ individual sources at the same time. Each screen has dedicated Audi wireless over-ear headphones. The headphones are collapsible and stored in Audi padded hard cases. Wired headphones can also be plugged into the control panel. The Audi supplied charger is stored in its own fabric drawstring bag. The audio can also be played through the car's sound system. Digital signal processing can create a soundstage for the rear. 11 speakers are dedicated to the rear seat occupants. The RSE can also display navigation with a Google Earth overlay as well as search via Google. Destinations can then be sent to the front screen for the driver. The screens are controlled comfortably by a control panel mounted between the rear seats within easy placement of the palm. Each side has dedicated controls for power, accessing menu, source, volume, and track. Further controls are shared between the screens with a central knob. Beverages can be chilled and enjoyed in the champagne cooler located between the rear seats. The central wood panel is lowered by pressing an aluminum bar and sliding the panel down and out of the way, revealing the refrigerator. The inside is illuminated, and there is room for 2 full-size champagne bottles, as well as 2 12-ounce cans. 2 cooling options are available, catered to red wine and champagne. Audi exclusive branded glasses are cradled in the lower storage compartment below the center armrest. Cup holders are available in the center console. Many convenience features exist in the rear, including rear vanity mirrors, memory settings for each seat, automatic comfort entry and exit, which moves the rear seats to their upright position when the door is opened, individual lock and unlock switches, and jacket hooks on the B-pillar, and multiple storage areas, in the door panels, in the leather-lined door pockets, in the door armrests, behind the center console, and 2 levels in the center armrest. With work completed, the mind and body rested, and leisure time had, it is clear to see the difference between a standard sedan and one of the most premium flagships on the road. The rear seat of the Audi A8L W12.